friends, today we are here and we are going to talk about how we have to behave in public. Like most of the people, they just are not that well good in the behavior because your behavior is something that you have in your control. Because once you have good behavior, the people start liking you and the people just want to be with you, and they just want to be around with you, and you don't have to make any efforts to make anybody your friends, or they will make enough work that they will be your friends, right? So your mentality and your behavior, that if your behavior matches your action, you are the best. Like you are doing your best, and the very first thing you have to listen to yourself is what you do with your time. The very first thing, like it is very important for every one of us to make an improvement, like in reading or every anything, the skill that you are making, you have to make a growth every day, and invest your time in yourself, which make you grow every day by day, because it is a process. Because if you are planting a tree today and you can't expect it to give you a fruit or tomorrow or one after a week, it has to take lots of decades, on 1 decade, 2 decade, to give you an amazing amount of fruit, right? So that is also like with yourself, because how much time you invest, how much long with you invest in yourself, you will get it better in some another time. But now you have to just invest in good, and you are enough mature to make a good decision for yourself. And the very next second point, that is how focused you are on one thing, right? Because your focus is very important. Like if I give you one example, right? If I told you that I will count 1 to 5 in this hand, and I will cut A, B, C, D, E in this hand, right? So you will, let's take a demonstration. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D, E. Right? It was so quick, right? And if I do both things simultaneously, like if I count 1, A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5, E. Right, it was a particular, like my mind was switching, like this one and this one, like I was going, the switching of mind is so that makes your productivity less. And this is how you can take correlate to yourself, like when you're talking, and when you're writing and when you're talking to somebody else, you have different point. And when you are writing something and you are listening songs, that is also a different point of view. Some do it because they like it, and but most of the time you have to just avoid that stuff. And the very important thing is your health, right? If you invest your time on health, it is precious, and it will give you a specific amount of good return in yourself, right? Because once you do, your body is the one thing which is always be with you. And if you have to just work on your body every day, just make sure, just make that routine, that if you make your any part of your body is important, every part, right? Because without one part of the body, your body is will not perform well, right? So you have to just keep in mind, because a healthy body have an healthy mind, and healthy mind can do most of the great things, right? And the very next thing, the fourth thing, is you have to just read more. Because once you are reading, you're just maintaining your thoughts and creating the boundary to yourself, for like you are in the bubble, like you are in reading, you are totally 100% into that book or any magazine that you are reading. Because the reading is when you stop reading, you start becoming old. That is a once famous thought from Robert Elvis edition, or someone. But remember the one thing, you have to read more. Because if you are reading, your mind is getting work. You have to just train your mind every day. Because once you train your mind, you have that thing inside you. And so that is all your mind is so important, right? Because without a mind your body is just useless. Without a mind you can't do lots of great stuff. You have to just be at the top level, right? So you have to train your mind every day, and you have to listen more to people, right? Because when you listen more, the people start getting important for you, like somebody is there to listen to me. And the skill, the only one skill will make you happy is when you are listening to them, and they will be appreciate you that you have done a great work, you are doing this great stuff. So it is also an art, right? And if you able to do all this stuff in you, and because it is a process, you have to just go day by day. It will not be happen if you're sleeping night and waking in the morning that you will have everything. You don't. You have to just make sure that you will take it every time. And so that's all from my side, and hope that you like this. And if you want more, just keep coming and watching. Thank you.